Ghost stories have fascinated us for centuries, but few captured the public's imagination quite like the haunting of Cock Lane in 1762. What began as whispers of a restless spirit quickly spiraled into accusations of murder, secret séances, and one of the strangest trials in London's history. This is the chilling story of the Cock Lane ghost. In the heart of old London, tucked away between crooked alleys and bustling markets, there was a narrow little street known as Cock Lane. In the mid-1700s, its name became something else entirely. A name whispered in fear. A young girl, Elizabeth Parsons, began hearing strange, unexplainable noises, knocking, scratching, coming from the walls of her bedroom. Soon, the Parsons' modest home became the center of one of history's most infamous ghost stories. Elizabeth's father, Richard Parsons, was a struggling tradesman, looking for a way to make ends meet. To bring in extra income, he rented a room to a man named William Kent and his partner, Fanny. But there was a scandal brewing. Fanny wasn't William's wife. She was his late wife's sister. When Fanny suddenly died of smallpox, rumors spread like wildfire. Some whispered that her death wasn't natural at all, and it was Richard Parsons who claimed that Fanny's ghost had returned to accuse William Kent of her murder. At night, Elizabeth would hear the ghostly noises, knocks on the wall, scratches from nowhere. Witnesses claimed the spirit could even answer questions. One knock for yes, two knocks for no. Word of the haunting spread quickly. Crowds gathered outside the Parsons' home, desperate for a glimpse or a sound of the restless spirit. Many believed that Fanny's ghost was seeking justice, accusing William Kent of poisoning her. It wasn't long before séances were organized. Neighbors, strangers, even famous figures like Dr. Samuel Johnson came to witness the mystery for themselves. Some left convinced they had seen something real. Others suspected it was all just a clever trick. But one thing was clear. This was no longer just a ghost story. It had become a battle of belief, deception, and revenge. With rumors swelling and reputations on the line, William Kent had enough. He took Richard Parsons to court, suing him for defamation. The trial became a sensation, the talk of London. Witnesses were called, testimonies clashed, and then the truth came out. The ghostly knocking sounds, they weren't from the spirit world at all. They were made by Elizabeth Parsons herself, coached and pressured by her own father. Richard Parsons had orchestrated the entire haunting, hoping to ruin William Kent's name and avoid paying back a debt he owed him. The court found Parsons guilty. The Cock Lane ghost was nothing more than a cruel and calculated fraud. Though the Cock Lane haunting was exposed, its legacy lived on. A story born from desperation, greed, and fear that captured the imagination of a city. And a reminder that sometimes the real monsters aren't found in the shadows, but in the hearts of those we trust. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with us for more haunting stories from history's darker corners.